How do you have a better work-life harmony? There are four work zones, okay? There's four zones, which is primarily on the vocation or work or career or business. Okay, so one zone is easy to learn and easy to do, right? The one on the top. The next one is easy to learn, but hard to do. You learn easily, but performing it a little hard. Third one is hard to learn and easy to do. Initially, it's difficult to learn, but once you learn, it's easy to do. Yeah. And the last one is hard to learn and hard to do. Okay, now I want you to type in the chat box, let's say first, second, and third and fourth zones. Which zone will give maximum stress? Type in the chat box. Out of these four zones, yeah. Easy to learn, easy to do, easy to learn, hard to do, hard to learn, easy to do, hard to learn, hard to do. Which one do you think? Fourth ones. Wow, many of you got it right. Wonderful. Yeah. Awesome. Yes. When you are in a zone which is hard to learn, which doesn't come easily for you, and it is hard to do, that's where you have the maximum stress. And I was there too, yeah, when I was a banker, because I'm a graduate in agriculture, MBA in agribusiness, and I was in agrochemical marketing, but I joined, and there was a huge requirement for agribusiness, people in agribusiness MBAs, that's where I joined the bank. But it was high stress because I was not a chartered accountant, I was not an MBA finance, and I didn't have much background on finance. So I had to work really hard. And this is the zone for maximum work-life disharmony, which is the starting point for all the troubles. Yeah. So I had the same issue too. And consequently, what happened? Your stress goes up, you're filled with agitations, and your happiness is at the lowest. When you're filled with maximum stress, you have the lowest inner peace. And when you start working towards reducing your stress, your inner peace starts going up. Yeah. So that was my lowest point when I was in the bank, and massive stress because I was in the hard to learn and hard to do zone. No doubt I had maximum stress and burnout. And therefore, there was disharmony in life, and family was not happy, health was suffering, and so many issues were there. Yeah. Then one day I met my spiritual teacher, Mahatriya. Some of you may be knowing him as T.T. Rangarajan or Mahatriya. He expanded my awareness and empowered me and helped me to find my Swadharma. What is Swadharma? In very simple words, Swadharma is your life purpose or the most meaningful thing, right? And where does your Swadharma lie? In that zone where it is easy to learn and easy to do. So I set myself into a journey from going from the fourth zone, which is hard to learn to hard to do, towards the easy to learn and easy to do zone, which is living a life aligned to my highest value and converting it into a monetizable proposition. Yeah. So I worked for about 4 years with all the programs. And finally, I found my life purpose, which is to help people move from compulsive living to conscious living. And, wrote this book and published it in 2018, became a bestseller in three categories, like I said in the beginning: mind, body, soul, spiritual growth, self-help, and business mentoring and coaching. And as I said, that was my lowest point. And after finding my life purpose, I started moving in this direction and gave myself permission to live a life aligned to my highest values. Yeah. And Dr. John DeMartini gave a wonderful testimonial to my book. And Brian Tracy was my book writing coach. And I also wrote this journal, which is also there in Amazon. And I'll be giving you a template of this. Yeah, DeMartini gave a testimony for that too. And this is a picture of me in Johannesburg, South Africa, along with other DeMartini method facilitators when we were supporting Dr. DeMartini in a signature program, Breakthrough Experience. And that's a certificate I got in March 2019 for